Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today I will be going over enabling and collecting debug logs in SupportAssist Enterprise 4.x. This is the appliance, the virtual machine version. So first, we will want to connect through Putty so we can enable these logs. Make sure I can remember my password. Hey, that's better. All right, so now we're gonna have to go to a specific folder and we want to edit a file. So we're gonna go use our VI editor, var docker volumes, SAEDE underscore config, and then underscore data. And then the file we are editing is log4j2.xml. So now that we're in the VI editor under this config file, what we want to do is replace all info with debug. So we're going to do a %s/info, replacing it with debug /g. So we have 12 substitutions. Now we want to do a write quit. Okay, so let's take a look at that same log again and make sure that our values changed. So as we can see, everything is debug, and that's what we're wanting. Okay, so now that we've changed it to debug, we have to restart the services. So we're just going to do a command of docker exec -it SAEDE app systemctl restart docker exec it. Looks right. And this will actually take a moment because it's doing multiple things. It's stopping a few services and restarting a few services. So while that's going, we'll go ahead and talk about what's next. Next, what you'd want to do is reproduce the issue. If you have a discovery issue, rediscover the device. If you have an issue with SMTP server, then try to get something to send an email, i.e. whatever the issue is, let's go ahead and reproduce it. So once you've reproduced it, now it's going to be time to gather logs. So in order to do that, we're going to use WinSCP. We're going to connect to the device. We're going to put our correct password in. And now that we're here, we're going to navigate to var lib docker. So let's find that, var lib docker volumes. And this is where we have all of our options. So we're going to do the SADE logs, the data, and here's our application log. This is the main log that you'd be using when troubleshooting SupportAssist issues. However, if you're supporting something more advanced, you may need to go into some of the other different logging here. ESRS logs, as well as OME logs. So the OME logs will help you with the OME adapter. The ESRS logs will help you with anything that's tying into the EMC backend. And the SAEDE logs will help you with anything like discovery and just troubleshooting something that's happening within the application itself. So now that you have your logs copied over to your system and you're ready to review, it's now time to disable debug logging. So we're going to do that in a very similar way. We're going to use VI editor. There we go. Now that we're in here, we're going to do a similar technique. We're going to replace it the opposite way. So we want to do %s debug, replacing it with info. We have 14 substitutions. And now we write quit. And then again, we have to do the same thing. We got to restart that service so that actually takes effect. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video on enabling and collecting debug logs in SupportAssist Enterprise 4.x. Thank you, and have a great day.